Where has all the rock music gone? Long time passing. Where has all the rock music gone? Long time ago. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? It's so true, folks. Where is the rock music? It's not as prominent as it once was. Excuse my cold, by the way. I'm getting over a cold, so I might sound a little stuffy. Hip-hop, dance pop, techno pop, rap. That's where it's at, they say. I don't agree. But, you know, there are some record labels that are still out there trying to carry the flag for rock and roll. They are. Like Gem Records, for example. The great Marty Scott in the New Jersey, New York area and around the globe. Gem Records. We know them. We love them. And they have a stable of fabulous rock and roll and power pop artists. They're still trying to wave that flag for rock and roll. You know, I've talked about Gem Records and many of their artists on my label over the years. I love them. And they have some new signees right now. Brand new artist on the Gem Records label called the On and Ons rock and power pop from Australia. Yes, from the land of Down Under. Oz, as they like to call it. Well, they have a new first album release on Gem Records coming up next week, January 17th. It's called Come On In. And folks, I have heard this album and I am here to recommend it highly because I don't come on here and recommend albums unless I enjoy them and love them. And this is a 13-track album by the On and Ons. Whew, I love it. Come on in. 13 tracks by Glenn Morris, brothers Glenn Morris and Brian Morris. Glenn Morris plays guitar, vocals, writes most of the songs. Brian Morris is on drums and vocals. You have their cousin Dennis Wilson on guitar and Clyde Bramley on bass. And folks, I love this album. It's driving melodic guitars, which I love, you know that. The earworms in every song are there. The hooks, you know how they like to say, hooks galore. Well, this is true. Hooks galore. Pristine vocals and vocal harmonies. Sparkling power pop. But I'll call it power pop, but it really leans more into the rock and roll, too. So you got that hard-driving rock and roll, but it's definitely the power pop we love and know so well. I guess the way to put it is it's tough and gritty, yet it's tender and inviting at the same time. That's what I love about the On and Ons and their brand new album for Gem Records called Come On In. It's tough, yet tender, and I love that, folks. Some of my favorites on this album, I played one right at the beginning of this video, because I can't play too much music or I could get flagged or whatever. But some of my favorites on this 13-track album, Roller Coaster, love it. It's the opening track. I love it. Long Ride is another big favorite of mine. Check that one out. Let Your Hair Down. Check that one out. And Back for More is another favorite. So out of the 13, those are my 4 favorites. But the other 2/3 of the album is fabulous as well, folks. Those are just my 4 biggies, the ones I'm really hooked on right now. But I love all the tracks on this album. So, folks, you know, you can't go wrong with some great new melodic power pop. You just can't. And like I said at the beginning of this video, the rock music, it's just, I say it a lot in a lot of my videos, it's just been down and out lately. And it upsets me that in the mainstream today, rock and roll has kind of been pushed aside. I don't like that. That bothers me to no end because we get force-fed, not so much us, but because we know what the good music is, and it's right here with the On and Ons on Gem Records. But too many younger people today, the young kids in high school and college today, and even some of the generations older than that, in their 20s into their 30s, all they're getting force-fed is hip-hop, techno-pop, rap, hip-hop, dance pop. It's sickening. It's sad that this is what they think is good new music. And because there's a lot of great new music coming out today, It's not in the mainstream. I've said it before. Many of my cohorts out there in the YouTube music world have said it. It's just not in the mainstream, and it doesn't look like it's getting pushed back into the mainstream anytime soon. So the only way we can keep the rock and roll burning, keep it going, is to support new great artists like the On and Ons and all the artists on labels like Gem Records, because that's what they're promoting. That's what they're pushing. They're trying to wave the banner and hold the banner up for rock and roll, and we need to support that whenever we can, folks. So, folks, check it out. It's coming out officially on January 17th on Gem Records, the On and Ons brand new Gem Records album called Come On In. But I'm pretty sure if you go to like the On and Ons website, I'll put the link to their website below, you can search around. They've put out independent releases before they've gotten signed to Gem Records. So you can sample much of their music and check it out and see what you think. And I think you're going to love it, as I did, and I do. And folks, give it a listen and come back and let's have a discussion about the brand new album called Come On In by the On and Ons, Australian power pop rock band on Gem Records. Let's come back and have a discussion about it, okay? So put your comments below if you know of this band, if you've heard their music before. And folks, I think you're going to love it. I think you're absolutely going to love this brand new album. So folks, from me, Matthew Street, highest recommendation, Gem Records, the On and Ons, brand new album, Come On In. So come on in to the Matthew Street channel. Subscribe, discuss, talk to me, because you know I love you, and you know I love good rock and roll and power pop, and I wouldn't steer you wrong, so check it out. That's it, folks. Check it out, baby. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. The On and Ons, On and Ons. Come on, come on. You get the picture. I love you. Bye-bye.